first quarter of 2015 is over. Ust-Yavinsky mine pithead is fully commissioned. All infrastructure elements are set up. Now the project does not depend on weather conditions. Daumhanyo Shachtrastroy and Uralkali specialists carry out only underground work at the first and second shafts.
За первый квартал этого года удалось сделать на первом стволе мы дошли до отметки 290.
For the first quarter of this year, we are able to reach the level of 293 meters at the first shaft. After that, our geologists selected a specific water seal area. We mounted the first two tubing rings. We are currently assembling the cutter to work out picotage weld area. We reached around 291 meters at the second shaft. Here, geologists are also selecting the area to install the water seal ring.
91 метр. Геологами сейчас тоже выбирается зона установки килькранца.
At this stage, the company specialists work closely with segments of tubing rings. By the end of the first quarter of this year, about 1,900 tubings are delivered to the site. Their storage is carried out in warehouses located directly at the shafts. Once pit head installation was completed, special equipment was mounted to move the tubings.
Здесь еще открытый склад тюбингов, то есть это общая площадка, куда...
There is also the open tubing warehouse. This is the area to store tubings, and we move them thereout directly to the shafts. We have installed a traveling crane with a lifting capacity of 16 tons. It is used at the temporary tubing warehouse to supply tubings at the trolley, to descend them into the shaft and repair equipment.
Ремонта оборудования.
According to the project of Ust-Yavinsky mine, a tubing lining is being mounted at the shafts. This is a protective structure to take the full load of rock pressure and perform waterproofing functions. At the moment, the first stage of tubing lining installation was over at the first shaft.
Сейчас на первом стволе было смонтировано на отметке 93 метра. Первый этап это был монтаж нивелировки.
The assemblage is currently carried out at 93 meters at the first shaft. The first stage was installation of numbering plate to ensure that the first tubing ring is accurately installed. Its horizontality should be relevant and installation should be accurate. Otherwise, the deviation will get dramatic when sinking deeper.
Если какая-то будет погрешность, эта погрешность будет набираться с метрами монтажа.
At the second shaft, the excavation is carried out by manual hammers and hammer excavator to reach the approximate level of 293 meters. Then the water seal area will be determined and procedure will be carried out in the same manner as it was done at the first shaft. As per the technology used by Daumhanyo Shachtrastroy specialists when implementing the project of Ust-Yavinsky mine, once the installation of two tubing rings is over, waterproofing structures should be installed. That is the installation of water seal ring and picotage joint punching. At the beginning of the second quarter of 2015, the preparatory work is being carried out at the first shaft.
Два кольца установили на следующей неделе.
Two rings have been already installed. Next week we will finish milling of picotage joint surface, picotage area. Water seal ring will be assembled, then we will start punching of picotage joint. It will take around 4 weeks minimum.
Это в районе 4 недель где-то будет минимум пробивка.
The final result of current work directly affects the implementation of the project. The established structures will assure successful and safe operation of the entire mine. Therefore, the implementation of each phase is closely monitored at the site. Besides, specialists of the company set up schedule of all work undertaken. At the first shaft, we are planning to make up for the schedule when installing tubing strings, because we have a delay here. At the second shaft, we go ahead of schedule. In summer, we plan to install 2 strings both at the first and second shaft. It counts 185 rings. We have currently scheduled to finish tubing strings installation by the end of summer. to reach the surface and to start excavation of shafts.
Колоннам, то есть дойти до поверхности, ну и дальше уже пойдет проход к стволу.
Beginning of 2015 at Ust-Yavinsky mine has shown that planning works properly. Specialists of Diamond Haniel Shaktastroy managed not only to fulfill all of the plans in the past year, but also to show the new productive start in the new year.